Hello everyone, how's it going there? It's me, Final Render, and you're the audience. Are we ready for another live stream? Oh my golly gosh, I hope we are ready indeed. Been a bit of a chaotic day, but one thing good that has happened, of course. I have had a haircut. That is correct. I've gone ahead and sorted the hair out finally. So, whilst everyone is here, can everyone hear me? Can everyone see me? Is everything good? I'm going to turn up my microphone just a little bit. Some people say that that could be a bit louder. Alright, so are you all coming in to hear me? Is everything good? Alright, so hopefully all is good. Right now we've got 6 people watching. That's no good. We need to go ahead and get everybody into the live stream. So let's go ahead and share this on Twitter. How about that? Go ahead and get this all shared out onto Twitter. Right, Build a Mods Part 5 right now. So let's go ahead and get a thing. We are live right now. Come join in the fun and madness. That sounds about right, if I can spell madness correctly. There we go. Boom. Tweet that out. Tweet that out. Alright, so everything good? Yeah, Dr. Omicron says all good. That is fantastic. Theo Van Durzen says hello, Final. Well, hello there. Nora says back at it again with another awesome live stream. Well, I definitely hope so. I definitely hope so. The more awesome live streams we have, the better things will be for the whole of all humanity, really. Because, you know, live streaming is the source of all happiness, it turns out. Alrighty, so, once again, I need you guys to do your thing. Need you guys to share the stream out with everyone. Get everybody involved. Let's get everyone into the stream right about now. How about that? That would be absolutely fantastic. But I'm going to go ahead and post something onto the YouTube community section. So therefore, people can come and join in the stream that way. Yes, indeed. Alright, so is everyone okay? Yeah, Justin Den says, hey guys, well, hello there, hello there. The Final Survivor says, I wish I could donate. Well, if you want to help out the stream, a really good way to do it is to go ahead and share it with your friends, share it with your family, so that everyone can enjoy the Final Render goodness. Because if you recommend it to one person, what if they recommend it to another 10 people, for example? You know what I mean? There builds and builds. It's like an internet snowman. The more it rolls, the better you do. Alrighty, so, apparently the live stream actually is having a little bit of trouble. I'm going to have to go ahead and see if I can sort this very quickly. But yeah, it actually is dropping out a tad. I really wonder why that is. I'm going to go ahead and actually reduce some of the settings here, because apparently it is having some issues right about now. Let's go ahead and see if we can get everything working. Oh, Just Dens has just subscribed. Hey, thank you very much, Just Dens. That is absolutely awesome. But yeah, we don't have a very stable connection for some reason. I wonder why this is. Maybe if I'm very, very quick, I can go ahead and adjust its bitrate. Yeah, I'll do that. Give me literally one. Alright, so we should be back now. I just went ahead and adjusted some bitrate and stuff there. Because actually I've been doing a lot of experimenting today to do with the live stream settings and stuff like that to try to get it into good health and everything like that. Get the frame rate good, get the picture good and everything like that. So hopefully that has just kind of fixed it, so to speak. Alright, so what else are people saying? FireZ Games says evening render. Evening FireZ Games. Evening. Oh, we got another notification right there. What have we got coming in now? We've got another subscriber. Fish has just subscribed. Fish? Well, I don't really know what Fish is, but I hope it certainly is. Welcome aboard, buddy. Welcome aboard. That is absolutely fantastic to hear. Alright, so we've got 20 people watching again. You know, we'll just wait a little bit to try to get people to join in the stream and get everybody involved. What else have we got? Adam Cadman says, I've been trying with the creation kit and I'm finding it hard. Any tips? Just tips. Right, best thing I would say is to basically try to find some really good tutorials. Like, I've actually got a couple on the channel. So you can go ahead and start with small stuff, you know, start with small stuff, so therefore everything can kind of slowly work up with your skill, you know. Don't think, I'm going to download the creation kit and I'm going to make an overhaul mod. No, don't do anything like that, you know, just start small, and everything is fantastic. The Final Survivor says, just shared with my family for the final render. Oh, bless you, Final Survivor. Thank you very much. The more people that share the stream, it's fantastic. DLX Troll says, can I have a shout out? There you go, buddy. There you go. Black Cat YX says, hey there, everyone. Everyone say hello to Black Cat. Absolutely fantastic to see more people enjoying the live stream. We've got 24 people coming in. Yeah, it's slowly getting better, day one, we had like over 100 people, you know? Let's see if we can get back to that number. Yesterday, we were anywhere kind of between like 60 and 80 or so. Let's see if we can get more people into the stream so we can go ahead and carry on building our fantastic mod right here, which is going very, very well indeed. We are obviously building the Virgil laboratory, and it's going to be... Oh, I can't wait. One thing I do have to say, though, people, is that, unfortunately... I don't really know if it's true or not, but apparently there might have been some confusion with notifications going out on YouTube today about this stream. Apparently some people might have got notifications a few hours ago and stuff like that. And the reason that is because, as I said, I've been experimenting with some other kind of things to do with the streaming platform. I've been trying to basically get the stream out onto Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And now that is possible. In fact, I got it to work. But I couldn't get the alerts to work with Streamlabs and YouTube at the same time. So therefore, I couldn't get it to say, if someone followed me on Twitch, for it to say, someone has followed. And also say someone has subscribed at the same time, you know? So when I work that out, I'll also get the streams out onto Twitch as well. Then we can double our audience, you know what I'm saying? What have we got? Ikuri says, I'm going to share the stream with my 40 contacts. Fantastic! If all 40 of those people joined, and all 40 of those people shared it with more people, how many people would be in the stream? Absolutely fantastic. Warlock Ticket says, Final Render, keep up the best Fallout vids on YouTube. Well, I'll definitely do my best. President Papa Gazebo says, are you using Shadowplay to stream? No, I'm using Streamlabs to stream. I use Shadowplay to record, because it gets me a really nice 130 megabit recording, does Shadowplay. What have we got there? Peter Olsen has donated through Super Chat, $2. Nice shaven haircut, 2 bits. Oh, dude, Peter Olsen's always donating in the chat. He's such a very nice gentleman. Very, very generous is Peter Olsen. And everyone, you know what happens every time someone donates? All in the chat. Peter. I want to see more Peters than you could possibly imagine. I want to see Peter Piper picking a peck of pickled peppers which Peter Piper picked. Exactly. There you go. There's a tongue twister for you, Peter. Thank you very much for the $2 again, buddy. Who's going to be next? And also, something I do want to announce about this stream as well. No promises that this will happen, okay? No promises. Let me preference that. No promises about this. But maybe after we have done building for about 2 hours, I would also like to stream some XCOM. Would you guys like to see that? Would you guys like to see some XCOM being streamed? The reason because I do want to kind of test other games and stuff being streamed. Not only that, but XCOM would run quite well considering the bad internet connection. And I really want to stay up quite late because we have got the Subnautica live stream starting today. Because tonight at like 3 o'clock in the morning in the UK, Subnautica is finally being launched live, which is absolutely amazing. So I'd like to try to catch a little bit of that live stream in like the wee hours of the morning. But I've got to stay up until that point. So I think getting some XCOM would be absolutely fantastic. Don't you think so? What are people saying? Yep, people say that sounds good. Theo Van Durzen says sure. Peter Olsen says XCOM. Nice. We're actually going to be doing XCOM 1, not XCOM 2. Because XCOM 1, I just prefer it. You know, it seems much, much simpler. 4th Pixel says no. Well, okay, 4th Pixel doesn't want to watch that. That's a shame. But I do definitely want to test out other games and stuff like that. See what I can do. And again, this will be in like 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? President Papa Gazebo says you just got a notification for the stream you're watching right now. That's very weird. That's very weird at all. Laura Elsa says I'd watch XCOM. That's fantastic. Thomas Cowley says, hey, Render. Hey there, Thomas. How are you doing? Okay, JV217 live streaming that now. Who's that? I do recognise the name. I do recognise that name. Anyways, Pat Rat is back. He's here to pat some rats indeed. DJ Not Ethan21, XCOM Candy. Okay, it looks like most people would be okay with watching that. You know, as I said, it's mostly going to be a test stream after this stream. You know what I'm saying? Just to see what it's like. Okay, Peter Olsen says, Final Render. Will you do a live reaction stream of a Subnautica release? I don't think so, no, because their release stream is like 3-4 hours long maybe, so it's just going to be interviews with the developers and stuff like that, so not really. But I'm sure that there actually will be lots of videos on Subnautica coming out soon with it actually being released and stuff like that. And as I said, I've actually got a Subnautica video that is being released in 50 minutes. Oh, we got another notification right there. What have we got? We have got the Fallout Boy has just subscribed. Huh, is that the band? We're going down, down in America round. You know, Fallout Boy was kind of like Linkin Park in the sense that their music matured with time. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, they started off good, but then they really started to get really good as the years went on, you know? That's what I think, anyway. That's what I think. What else have we got in the chat? Alright, what's it called? Max Webster Butcher says, can you build at Somerville? Maybe at some point. Doom Guy has just subscribed. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, that was me doing the Doom theme tune right there. Although I much prefer the new Doom theme tune. Yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. God damn it, Set! What are you doing? What are you doing falling off me walls? God darn it, you know, you try really hard to make a good live stream and stuff like that. You buy the best kit, you upgrade your CPU. But then Isaac Newton comes knocking and makes the set fall down. What's that notification right there? I need to know what that is, though. Icky Yuri has just subscribed. Oh, Icky, thank you very much for subscribing there, buddy. That is awesome. I'm just mending the set right now, darling. Don't worry about me. Don't worry, put the kettle on for later. Ah. Is everything okay? Oh, that's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to see what people say when that happens. I don't even know if you could see it in the camera. No, you could see me building the set again. That's brilliant. Okay, so what have we got? We've got 53 people watching now, so I think that's probably a good amount of time to go ahead and start doing some building, don't you? I think 53 people, that's pretty respectable. But another thing, before we actually start, what I want to say is that if anyone donates throughout this stream, let's say if you donate $10 to the stream. If you've already done it before, then I'll add you to the list as well. When we do XCOM later, you can be a soldier in my XCOM squad. How about that, people? How cool would that be? That would be absolutely brilliant. It'll be your name will play as you in the game. So, you know, if you've donated $10, then you can go ahead and be a soldier. And I've actually got a list of all the people who have donated that so far. So we've already got some people going. But if you donate $10, you can be a soldier in XCOM. But that's for later. That's in like 2 hours. Let's start some building, people. Okay, so yesterday we actually went ahead and built this little hydroponics lab here. This little garden where Virgil has got all of his kind of mutated plant life growing, ready for experiments. But there are some things I do want to do to this quickly before we kind of abandon it. I want to add an extra light to here. Because if you actually look at this part right here, we've got the light illuminating the plants. That's good, that's law friendly. He needs these powerful lights to illuminate the plants. But there's no depth to it, you know? We almost need a light back here just to give some depth to the environment. So when you look at it, you can see stuff in the foreground and the background. Make it look visually interesting. So what I want to do, I want to basically go ahead and grab a pack-in light source. I don't know if I like that one. That would work. But I almost want a smaller one, you know? Just a little light to kind of have in the background so that we can go ahead and have some kind of depth to this environment. What's that one right there? That's an unusual looking light right there. That is pretty good, actually. That is pretty good indeed. It's got some kind of stick attached to it, hasn't it? I've never seen one with like a little stick or something on it like that. But anyway, let's go ahead and slide that in there. It's kind of a nice cool light right there. I don't mean cool as in style, like me, final render. I mean cool as in the light is cool, you know. It's that kind of blue tones, yeah. Yeah, that's a very cool light, actually. I've never seen that one before. I'm not complaining. And also, I had an idea about making this shelf look broken. Just to vary it up a bit, you know, we've got two perfect shelves right next to each other, so I'm thinking I'm going to swap that with a broken one. Just like that, you know, just to go ahead and make it look a little bit different. Just like that. And then maybe move these plant pots and the bucket up one, you know, just move them up one. Fantastic stuff. Again, just to make it look a bit different. Stuff like that helps make it look a bit more believable. So there we go. There is our nice little environment right there. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Looks pretty cool. Alright, so really, we need to know what kind of stuff we want to do for later, don't we? We want to see what kind of stuff we want to do for later. Because we got that done. That's looking good. And we've got a little bit of space here. A little bit of space here. You know, where all this kind of table with some more stuff is sitting. And we've got quite a bit of space here. Quite a bit of space. So if we can do something with this section here, and maybe just add loads of greebs onto the walls and stuff like that, you know, just kind of add lots of little pipes and stuff, things to give it depth and character, then I'm willing to say we could call this top section done. And then we can start working on the bottom section, you know, the living accommodation. What do you say to that, people? Does that sound good? But I would like to have you guys' input. What should kind of be here? What should kind of be here? Because if we have stuff here, then we can kind of call this top section done. What do we say? Sorry IDF says, when you finish for shelter, are you going to be making a shorter video of this building? Yes, do not worry, buddy. All of this is going to be recorded, and it's going to be exactly the same as a regular Fallout 4 building with mods video. Don't you worry about that. It'll probably be like 10 minutes long or something like that, showing the entire thing exactly the same way as we do a normal building with mods video. So don't you worry about that. Fourth Pixel says, what are your opinions on Virgin? Well, do you mean like the internet provider, or did you mean to write Virgil? Well, if you mean Virgil, then I quite like him, you know. He's very stoic. I like him. What else have we got? Captain Cat says, oh, hey, looks good. Well, thanks, Captain Cat. That's awesome. But we need to know what we are putting right here. If we know what we're putting here, we can kind of make some good progress with it. You know what I'm saying? All right, so what have we got? Any more people talking right here? Mr. Coolface says, final render, the god of Fallout mods. Well, I don't know about that, but thank you very much. That is very, very kind of you to say. Very, very kind of you to say, indeed. Okay, so what have we got? The Deadeye Y... The DADIY1117 says, hi, Final. Hello. How's it going there, matey? Thanks for coming out. What else have we got? The Scottish Wee Gamer says, Dewey has infected me. Oh, man. Do you know about Dewey? I don't know. What is Dewey? I don't know. Your goddamn memes are infecting the final render stream. No, not the memes. Anything but the memes. Okay, so yeah, what do people think should be here? Chrissy Reed says, how about a desk or a filing cabinet or something? I do think having a desk and stuff would be better in the living accommodation, in the lower area. But something just here, you know, again, something to do with his main scientific research. IO Gaming O says you should add Institute technology. I don't want to add too much Institute technology, but if I add small things like tools and stuff, then I can work with that. That would be absolutely brilliant. But I don't know about adding like huge bits of Institute technology, you know. I think that would be a bit too much. But it is what it is. Oh, what have we got? Doom Guys donated €5 to Super Chat. I don't have 10, but this will do. Daniel, I need to go ahead and read this properly because it's about to go. I'm going to go check the dashboard in order to go ahead and see what that entire message said. Because that was from Doom Guy. Doom Guy says, I don't have 10, but will 5 do? Well, that's €5. So, you know, that is about $10. So that's fine. Name, Daniel. Nationality, island, bio. You do it, that type. You do that type, yeah. That's you look. Make me look stealthy, thanks. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So there we go. Doom Guy is going to be one of the soldiers in XCOM. That is brilliant. And he is of Irish nationality. That is fantastic. Because obviously, when you're going ahead and playing XCOM, you can select the race of your characters. So we'll go ahead and do that. Not now, Tech Quickie. What else people are saying? But yeah, once again, donation. Doom Guy. Doom Guy. Doom Guy. Doom Guy. That's what we want. We want Doom Guys in the chat. Alrighty, so we haven't had too many suggestions. People saying need more test tubes and stuff. Again, those are little things and stuff. I'm really trying to think right here that would be really good. I mean, maybe I was overthinking it in terms of like the actual research center being down at the living quarters. Maybe we could have like a big office thing, like Chrissy Reed said. That might actually be a nice idea. You know, have like a big computer there with a bunch of terminals and some holotapes and stuff. Maybe that kind of microfilm projector, stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's good, actually. I think that's good. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if we can find some of those office pack-ins. There was one which had a big kind of microfilm projector. So let's go ahead and grab that and also hit record. Now it is time to actually start going. Yep, there we go. We are now recording in Shadow Play. Fantastic stuff, right? So now, let's go ahead and find those pack-ins that we found earlier. We've been finding these pack-ins quite a lot recently. It's not that pack-in. I could have sworn it was in office pack-in. Or do we type in, like, shelves or desk or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like shelves or desk. Something along those lines. Type in shelves. If anyone remembers what it was, the kind of pack-in which had the microfilm, that would be fantastic. Shelf right there. Clutter metal big shelf. Or was it table, actually? It might have been table. Find the pack-ins for table. Trap gun table auto pack-in. Oh, that might be good, actually. Clutter kitchen table. Ooh. I'm going to grab that. Nah, forget it. I can remember that. I can remember that. I was going to say I'll move that into the limited accommodation now so we can use it like tomorrow or something. But no, that'll just confuse me and stuff like that. Yeah, I honestly don't remember what it was. Who guys remember what had the microfilm thing? Okay. Captain Kate says, why don't you make a custom terminal entry with a little bit of backstory? We can totally do that, actually. We can totally do that. That is definitely something we can do. Feo Van Duren says, Render, let's play a game. Well, don't worry. I said at the end of this, we might do some XCOM, which is an absolutely fantastic game. At one point, I sank many, many hours every day into the original XCOM game. Came out, what, 2007? Something like that. And XCOM 2 came out, what, 2000... It was like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, something like that. Pretty recent. Okay, so let's try desk again. Or even just microfilm. There definitely is like a microscope and a microfilm kind of pack-in. We've got microscopes. That's not what I'm after. I apologize if this is... I think I found it. I think it's this one. I was just about to apologize for not finding it, but then I found it. Got to throw that in there. That's not it. That's not it either. But yeah, I think I've explained this before, but pack-ins are basically just collections of items that are actually individual items. It's kind of like a group. You know, when you group something together, that's kind of what pack-ins are. There we go. That's starting to look good like that. And again, we want to maximize the space here. So let's go ahead and maybe throw it back here. Rotate it a bit like that. And move it up like this. If we move it up like that, then we can go ahead and kind of maximize the space like that. We'll move the bin. Move the bin there. So that he can actually go ahead and access that part of the hydroponics lab over there. And where's the one which had the microfilm? Little projector. If there's a terminal there, that's a broken terminal. We definitely don't want that. We might replace that typewriter with an actual terminal, you know? What's that there? Wait, let me select it. It's playing the damn Silent Night music again. I honestly thought I removed that from the playlist. Friggin' Silent Night jazz music. Get out of here. Play some of that Swing Swing Bada Bing. This track is called Swing Swing Bada Bing. It's a good one, this one. I like this one. Alright, we've got just more files and stuff like that. Again, he would have lots and lots and lots of files and stuff. Here's the microfilm projector I was looking at. I could have sworn that this is like a microfilm projector. You know, you can often find them in libraries. You know, that's pretty much the only place you'll find them nowadays. And there were just ways of looking at small amounts of kind of, you know, dot images and stuff. You know, tiny little photographs. Most of like newspapers and stuff like that. Because you would actually have to store them physically. There was no such thing as digital storage. So they would have just tiny, tiny photographs of all the records and stuff. And then that would be what you used to look at them with. Very old technology, but it's fantastic. Let's go ahead. The final survivor says, please, a dog for Virgil. Now, I don't... Well, just kick the computer there, whoops. I don't know if we want to have a dog for Virgil. Because some people were saying get a mole rat. And I do like the idea of him having a mole rat. Because he would kind of experiment with it. But then again, we could also do something like a mutant glowing hound. You know, a mutant hound. That could be cool. Oh yes, and today the drink of choice is not actually the Surgeon Dr. Pepper. We have got Sainsbury's own Pineapple and Grapefruit Crush. So, yeah. That's exactly what we're having today. Basically, knockoff lilt. Knockoff lilt is what we've got today. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's only because I didn't have any lilt in the shop. Peter Olsen says, very small slides. Yes, that's what these kind of microfilm projectors were. Very small slides. And as I said, you can still find them in libraries and stuff like that. And they're mostly used for storing things like old newspapers and stuff like that. There we go. Nora says, give him a cat. That might be cool, actually. We could give him a cat. There's loads of cats and stuff. And, oh, dear. Oh, dear. Me drink is going everywhere. Tell you what. Let's go back to the surgeon. I love fizzy drinks. What can I say? But yeah, we've got a little bit of Dr. Pepper left. It hasn't been in the fridge or anything like that. So, hopefully we go ahead and drink the fizzy drink. That is the flavoured fruit one later. Okay, so... Adam Cabman says, could you link downloads for these? I'd like the truck settlement. The truck settlement? Do you mean the tiny little one I did not so long ago? Like a very lore-friendly build or something. That video was called something like that. That one actually isn't downloadable because it was built on the settlement mode. ones which are built in the settlement mode are not downloadable, you know. And if it is, then unfortunately it's only PC. Oops, there goes me camera. Let's go bring that back quickly. Bring it back, sing it back. There we go. Boom, there we go, we're back. Back in black! I hit the sack. It's been too long, I'm glad to be back, Kazam. Okay, what have we got? So people are saying like, oh, where's Dr. Pepper? Don't worry, it's back, it's back. Yeah, Faya Von Duren says Mutant Hound would be quite cool. Okay. And Parrat says scattered papers, please. Yes, there are lots of things that add scattered paper. Lots of things like that. Yeah, if we go ahead and look at it with the lighting, that is good. Let's go ahead and get a desk lamp. Go ahead and get a desk lamp. And another thing that a microfilm was used for was often used in spies. You know, spies would go ahead and use that during the Cold War and stuff. They would say, write a letter to someone in, I don't know, Russia, if they were leaking evidence back. And then rather than having a full stop in the sentence, they would glue a very tiny photo, maybe like 0.5 millimeter wide. And when you looked at that with a very powerful microscope, it would show like maps or secret messages and stuff. Very, very clever. But of course nowadays the whole thing's kind of moot really because it's all digital. But that being said though, I imagine a lot of security agencies probably wouldn't look for stuff like that anymore, so you could probably get away with it nowadays. But yeah, I'm aware there already is a lamp on the desk. I can see that right there. But that's not the one I want. It's not the one I want, you know? It's kind of like one of those green ones that you always see in like David Fincher Noir. That's it. That's the one I want. There we go. Grab that. Rotate it around. I actually found something I wanted straight away. Very unusual that, isn't it? Okay, Chrissy Reed says, will you add some defenses? There's actually already some defenses outside. Oh, what have we got there? What have we got there? Quickly, let's see the editor. Brian Fuller donated $5 through Super Chat. Final, what's up, my brother? Just sending some love. Pikmin. Oh, dude, that is awesome. Everyone. Brian. Brian, eh? No. Brian. There we go. Always look on the bright side of life. Thank you very much for that donation. That is very, very kind of you. Very kind of you indeed. Right, let's go ahead and see if we can get some of that paper. Some of that paper debris. You do get quite a bit of it. Let's see. Those are just boxes of paper. Office paper debris. Yeah, here we go. We've got loads of stuff just like this. Random little stacks of paper and stuff that we can just drop anywhere we want, you know? Just drip and drop everywhere. And they're only like 1 pixel thick, basically. There we go. So there we go. Throw that on there. I rotate it a bit. There we go. Just kind of make it look a bit more believable. You know, just add little crams and stuff. Because this is stuff that you notice isn't there if it's taken away. And that lamp is definitely floating. We don't want a floating lamp. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. Excellent stuff. Right, now that's in the proper place. Alright, so let's go ahead and take another look at this then. So I do like this tiny little computer area. You know, as I said, very, very small area because we're trying to maximize space, you know? And he doesn't really need too much stuff to do his research notes and stuff because most of it is practical experiments, I expect. But let's also go ahead and see if we can get something else. Like, see if we can go ahead and get just a load of paper and just drop them on the floor and stuff, you know? Just put them down on the floor, spread them around, spread the love, all that kind of stuff. Again, world building. That's what you got to think about. And we could probably also get like some holotapes and stuff. Do we have any holotape static items? That is a question. There are plenty of mods which add them, but I don't know if we got any in this initial base game, so to speak. Yeah, we've got containers which have them and stuff like that, but do we just have like blank holotapes? That's what I really want to know. What was that there? Holotape static. Might be what I'm after. Where is it? What's going on? I can't believe it. Nope, didn't actually add anything. Okay, that's fantastic. And so for the holotapes then, we might just have to make our own. Never actually tried that before. Never ever tried that before, in fact. So that might be fun, mightn't it? Might be fun indeed. Alright, so what else? What are people saying in the chat and stuff like that? The final survivor says, mayonnaise will always be an instrument. Thanks, Patrick. Thanks indeed. Alright, Laura Elstra says, are there any base game medical gloves, mask or headgear, along with lab coats he could put on? So he does turn human again, they won't fit now. There are lab coats, I believe. There are like scientist lab coats, I believe. Let's go ahead and see. Maybe just lab. It'll be under armor. Yes, the Institute lab coat, yellow sleeves, dirty. Ah, that might be what we want. Go ahead and grab something like that. Where is it? Where's it gone? Really? You didn't even add anything? Oh, isn't that just fantastic? Go ahead and do it this way then. Black sleeves, yellow sleeves. It's for yellow sleeves I like. It's like them green sleeves, isn't it? There we go. He's got like a little lab coat there. We can go ahead and maybe slot that under the microfilm counter, you know, so he's kind of stored that away for when he becomes human again, you know? Store that away for later. Are these Havoc enabled? I believe so. Yes, they are. Fantastic. That makes things easier to line it up and stuff like that. Fantastic stuff. I might also put some books or something down there anyway. See if I can put some books down there. Again, world building. Little things like this. Do I just grab a load of burnt books? Do we have any pack-ins or anything, or just static ones? Oh, we've got pre-war books. I know these are big stacks. I know they're pre-war, but then again, it's not too ridiculous to say that books would be preserved, especially important like science books, you know, that would be stored away. And if they're from the Institute, they probably technically were never even exposed to radiation. You know, let's say if he bought these books from the Institute. Because the Institute, as far as I'm aware, wasn't created after the bombs dropped. Was it? I honestly don't know. I'm not too familiar with the actual lore of it. Toka Sims just says, hey, Final Render, just stopped in for a minute. Congrats on the 40k. I've been here for over a year. Oh, Tosca. Thanks very much, Tosca Sims. That is absolutely awesome. That's a very nice thing to say. Very nice thing to just pop in and say hi. And Dirk Bobo says hi. Hello there, Dirk. How you doing, Dirk? Fantastic stuff. Alright, so we've got some books there. Obviously did make the books a little bit smaller. And they are just static, those books. They don't do anything. You know, they're just regular old static ones. They're just for show. Go and get some more right there. Shrink them down a tad. I do like the idea of building this little office, actually. It is a nice little thing, because I wasn't really too sure what I really wanted to put here. But I do like the idea of having a little office thing. You see, that is floating still. Technically, it's not because of the Havoc's engine, but to the eye it is. You know, look, the 3D model thinks it's touching the floor, but actually it's floating. Gotta move those forward a little bit. Let's see if we can get a statue. See if we can get like a Deathclaw statue or something like that. Or maybe a car or something, anything like that. Something from the loading screen, which we can kind of put in between there. Ooh, just model robot. That'll make a bit more sense. What might he have? Protectron, iBot, Sentry Bot. Let's go with the Sentry Bot. You can have a little robot Sentry Bot down there. Little model one. And, oop, did it. Bloop. Ah, there we go. Pop that in there. Again, world building. Most players will probably never even see that. They'll probably never look at that shelf, ever. But it's there, and that's the important thing. It's there. It is there to notice. So that's fantastic. He could use a chair, couldn't he? He could use a chair. Go ahead and whack a chair in there. Let's see what we got. NPC, Virgil, Federalist? I never actually know what that word is. That one's pretty spot on already, actually. It's a wooden chair. But then again, he needs a big chair, doesn't he? Because, you know, he's now like 7 foot tall. He needs a really beefy looking chair that can take his weight. Maybe we could be a bit more clever with this. Maybe we could be a bit cleverer with this. What if we, like, say, built something to use as a chair? How about that? What are people saying? Dirk Bobo says, Final, I played every Fallout. That's cool. I actually haven't. Sultry says, hey Render, could you upload XCOM after streaming, by the way? Doom Guy says his name wanted to be Daniel and his codename Rebel. Don't worry, I will go ahead and double check that as I'm making the name. So we'll go ahead and do that. Codename Rebel. I'll remember that. And the thing about the XCOM one is I actually plan to record it and upload it in full quality as well. You know, I don't just plan to stream it and then upload it with the DVR, because it'll look like this. It'll look terrible. But if I go ahead and actually record it at 1080p 60 frames as well, I think that would be quite nice. We can actually get another Let's Play going on. Parrot says, I'm going to change my name soon. Harambe Chair. Oh, really? That's unusual. Sean says, how you all doing? Sean! 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 Fantastic stuff. What do you guys think about, the new one? The new David Cage game, the new Quantic Dream one. I don't think I want to bother, really, because I loved Heavy Rain. I adored Heavy Rain. Fahrenheit I adored as well. Got a bit silly towards the end, but I adored it. Beyond Two Souls was pants. Really didn't like that one. Really didn't like that one. But, the new one, Detroit it's called, yeah. I don't know, because there's always a kind of horrible seediness to those games, you know, to the David Cage games. There's a horrible seediness to most of them, which I don't like. And, of course, there's all the rumours going around about the staff being very much mistreated there. So, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so yeah, what I'm thinking of, like, is getting, like, some cinder blocks or something. And then turning them into a chair. That's something I would really like to do. Something like that. Something like that. And kind of build our own chair. And we can actually make it work as a chair as well. There is a way to do that, I believe. So let's try this. Let's go ahead and like build him a little chair. Because, you know, as I said, he's a huge guy. So he really needs to have a big chair. Because, you know, it's kind of done the same thing down here with the bed. Oh, they've done it with tires. That's a good idea, actually. Who wants to sit on cinder blocks, you know? Do it with tires. That's a much better idea. Go ahead and get tires. As I said, we can actually make it work as a chair as well, which will be brilliant. Okay, Warlock Ticket says, are you planning to do more Nuka World mods? I can do, yeah. I mean, the only reason I haven't done any Nuka World mods is because I did quite a few. Well, at least I did a few videos on Nuka World anyway. I didn't actually do too many mods. I did like 2. What have we got? Laura Elstrid says, may I have to rig up a larger chair for Virgil's, large framed rear? Well, you're not wrong. Atticus Finch says, did you get a haircut? Yes, I got a haircut. Look absolutely great, don't I? Look absolutely superb. Yes, I look so stunning. There we go. Oh, we got the tires there. They're a bit too big, unfortunately. Maybe if we go ahead and shrink them down. No, we found something else, didn't we? I believe we typed in rubber. And it gave us a big tire. I could have sworn we did that. Rubber tire. Tire rubber 01. There we go. That's more like it. That's more like it. Let's go ahead and slot this into a good position. Slot it into a good position. Kind of right in front of there. And we will stack them up a bit. Are these Havoc enabled? No? Okay, we're going to have to do this by eye. And put it right down on top. Right down on top. There we go. And maybe adjust it a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, that works. That works. In fact, I might actually have it this side. I might have it this side. That way the player can still walk through to the next section if they want to. Alright, so we got that. Well, we'll have one more. Kind of tilt it at an angle. There we go, just like that. Excellent stuff. I like this idea. I like this idea. This is a very cool idea, this is. So we've got a little chair right here. A little chair right here. And these are static, so it won't move. I honestly don't know how well this will work. But I'm definitely going to give it a go. What I'm going to do, I am going to duplicate this. I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to rename it. I am going to name it. Oh, not like that. I'm going to go into its options. And I'm going to rename it. Tire Chair. Tire Chair. There we go. Just like that. Fantastic stuff. So now I've got that. Is that even right? No, that's not right. I'm doing this wrong. I don't even need to make a copy of that. What I need to do is get a copy of that NIF file. Get a copy of that NIF file. And now we need to find a chair. Any old chair should do. Go and grab the chair. What about this one? Yep, that should do just fine. That's a nice little height as well. So now, let's go ahead. Is that the right chair I just selected? Is it the right chair? Yes, it is. Okay. So now we duplicate this one. Duplicate this one. Okay, yeah, I've lost it now, unfortunately, because it just went ahead and moves it anywhere, doesn't it? What was it called? NPC chair. NPC chair. What if I just type in copy, actually? Should help me find it. It'll be under furniture, won't it? Yeah, there's a tile with a copy. Do you see the one which says chair? Ah, there we go. That's what I want. So now we've got to go and edit this one. What we're basically going to be doing is getting this chair here, and we're going to be swapping the 3D model over with the model of the chair. Does that make sense? So, well, I'll do it now. I'll do it now. Go ahead and get that chair. Add that there. Boom. So now, as you can see, the person is actually sat on the tire, almost. But we do need to go ahead and position the marker a bit. So what we need to do... How did I do this? There we go. So if I go ahead and adjust this so that the person is actually sat on the tire. This is real clever stuff, I'm sure you're aware. Alright, so is that like that? Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. So now we hit... Just hit OK. Let's actually give it a name. Call it tire chair. Tire chair, like that. And then hit OK. Do you want a new form ID? Create a new form? Yes, go on then. Why not? And now we type in tire chair. Tire chair is right there. Drag it in. Get rid of that one. If we put our markers on, though, you can see we now have a rubber tire that we can indeed sit on. Pretty cool, right? What do people think of that? See, people are saying this is cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Indeed a Rooney. Right, let's go ahead and rotate that around like that. And I guess we need to lower it a bit. Alright, so is that going to work? Or is a player's feet going to sink to the floor? Player's feet are going to sink to the floor a little bit. Let's go ahead and raise it up a tad. Yeah, that should work just like that. So yeah, we got a giant chair right there for Virgil made out of tires. Do we like that, people? Do we think that's cool? Sean says that Nora, where is Virgil's lab? It is in the glowing sea, Virgil's lab. It is in the glowing sea. Shea Gorov, Daedric, Prince of Madness says, I'm resubscribing. Oh, well, that's great, dude. Where have you been? Where have you been all my life, buddy? Where have you been? William Dan says, hey, yeah, that's cool. Nice. I'm glad you like it. It's a very cool little trick, that. I wonder, is there something we can do to make it look more like a chair has been kind of made? Rather than just like, there are some tires that you can sit on. I want to make it look like... Actually make it look like he has attempted to make this into a chair. Chrissy Reed says, yeah, that's good. Laura Asher says, we love the tire chair. Everyone loves the tire chair. What about some chain? Not chair. Chain. 2 of them. 2 chains. That's what I need. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Static wall pre-fences. Super mutant chain. Sure. That might be alright. That's too long, that one, isn't it? Yeah, let's see if we can get one of these short chains. Gotta raise it up a tad. How big is it? Oh, it is still pretty big still, isn't it? But if we go ahead and rotate it like that, and then rotate it that way, and then we can kind of slide it into position. Would that even work, though? The chains wouldn't work, would it? Because it wouldn't really hold it together. Let's see if we can get, like, some wood or something. I think we get a yardstick. That'll probably work, you know. It looks very quick, easy, and simple. Oh, but that's a miscellaneous one, isn't it? I'm going to have to duplicate the yardstick. And I'm going to have to make it a static object, aren't I? I'm going to have to make it a static. So, you see, we actually are doing some different stuff right now, you know? There we go. There's the yardstick. And how did I do this before? I went to edit, didn't I? Yeah, I went to edit, and there is a way to make it static here. Respawns, no. Don't havoc settle. That's an option. There is definitely a way to go ahead and make it static. Edit base. I really don't remember how I did it, but there is a way to do it. It might be done already. I might have just done it. Did I? I don't remember. Oh, create packing, group references, make load screen static collection. That's it. That's what I want. Call it yardstick. Yardstick is not unique. Oh, yes. And, yardstick static. You obviously can't call things the same name, otherwise it'll overwrite and stuff like that. There we go. So that should be a static yardstick now. Static yardstick. So it can't be picked up by the player, you know? There we go. Get that. Move it a bit like that, maybe. Move the tyre that way. There we go. And obviously, since we made copies of everything, only this one tyre is one you can sit on. It doesn't affect any other tyre that you find in the base game. Just that one tyre. There we go. That's good. Maybe get the other yardstick. And kind of tilt this one at an angle. So, you know, he's not a craftsman, you know, as you can tell. Then again, you know, he's probably still getting used to his hands and stuff like that. Because he's, you know, changed very rapidly, to say the least. We need to go into the manual options and adjust this a little bit. Need to adjust it manually. Because fine little movements with an object like this actually is getting quite tricky. Go ahead and get rid of that one. Come on, click. Just click on the yardstick. Click on the yardstick. That is what I want. I want the yardstick. The yardstick is what I want. Come on. Edit. There we go. I got it. I got it. Fantastic. So now rotation. Not Y. Not X. Not Z. Trying to get a decent look at this one. Oh, that's the position. That's why it's not working, because I'm adjusting the position, not the rotation. There we go. And that should be good. And now move it a bit closer. Adjust its Y rotation a bit again. Again, most players probably won't even look at it and realize what's going on. But it's world building. There we go. Fantastic stuff. So now we have actually got... Oh, actually, that's a bit too high, isn't it? Got to go ahead and lower that. We have got a tyre chair. How cool is that? Do we like the tyre chair? Mr. Corvus says, final render for the win. That is awesome. Cameron Lloyd says, Rad Scorpion pet would be awesome. Let me just put it this way. I don't actually know how to go ahead and make a pet. I'm sure it might actually be quite easy, but I know it is possible. Shea Goroff, Prince of Madness, says, watch Robaz. His content is good, but not as good as Final Render. That's actually a really nice compliment. Robaz is someone I've really enjoyed watching in the past, so that's actually a really nice compliment, to say the least. Alrighty, so, I'm really curious to know how well this chair works. I really want to know. But, you know, I'm not going to test it just yet. Oh. They're not static enabled. Leave it for now. Leave it for now. Leave it for now. Okay, so let's carry on with this then, shall we? So yeah, we are going to... We'll make him a terminal. Get rid of that. We'll make him a terminal now, because a few people have been curious about making terminals and stuff, so we'll see if we can do that. Alright. Oh, and also, another thing. Guys, remind me. 10 minutes. I gotta make my Subnautica video live. In fact, I'll send an alarm. I'll send an alarm now. I need to go ahead and make my Subnautica video live in 10 minutes. And you guys can go ahead and watch that once it's live if you want. But that being said, just come back after, please. There we go. Send an alarm for that. Nora says, I love the tyre chair. Chris Reed says it's perfect. Fantastic. Fantastic. Alright, so, terminal. Gotta find a terminal. Yes, yes. Hasn't he already got a terminal now, think about it? Hasn't he already got one? He does already have one, doesn't he? It's in the corner. Yes. He already does have a terminal. Well, make him another one. I mean, he's already got two in here. He might as well have a third, right? He might as well have a third computer. Because computers are awesome. And I love building them. Okay, so let's find a terminal here. Term. Is it under furniture or something? I actually don't remember what the usable terminals are listed under. Let me go to this one, because I believe this one is a usable one. Oh, dip. I just want to get its name. Virgil Terminal Desk. What I'm going to do, I'm going to edit the base. I'm not actually going to edit anything. I'm just going to use it to copy and paste that name. Just like that. And now what is it under? It is under Term. Oh, it's just called Term. Okay, that makes things easier. So let's go into Term then. Workshop Terminal, that's not what I want. Native Workshop Terminal. Submenu thing. No, these aren't right. We've got glow and seed terminal there. What we're basically going to do, we're going to get a regular terminal, duplicate it, and then change everything, basically. That's what we're going to do. Gavin Ray says, Rinder, I assume that means render, do you know if Subnautica is going to be on Xbox? It looks like a fun game. I believe it is on Xbox already. I think so. I could have sworn Subnautica was already on Xbox. So, go take a look. It's not on PS4. They do say they are planning to do PS4, but they wanted to get the actual game released first. And obviously, it releases in a few hours, so hopefully they'll start working on PlayStation 4 port soon, you know, once everything has kind of got going and they kind of ironed out all the bugs and stuff like that, you know? Okay, yeah. But let's go back to where we're actually meant to go. Pick a terminal we like. Make a copy of it so we can actually start writing some of our own lore and stuff like that, you know? Now, I don't actually know too much about Virgil's lore. Virgil Desk Terminal. Yeah, we might as well just make a complete copy of that. Virgil Desk. Alright, so Virgil Desk Terminal copy. Yep, that's what we want. Let's go ahead and actually go into here. Terminal. Virgil Terminal 2, we'll call it. Virgil Terminal 2. Again, that's just so we can find it easier. You know, just so we can find it easier. Alrighty, so, hit. Okay. Yep, create new form. Alright, so now that that is done, drag that onto there. So now, you're not actually going to sit and use this terminal, you're going to stand. Because we don't have the room to actually go ahead and sit down at the terminal with that chair, you know? Go ahead, slide that in there, and rotate it a tad. There we go, just like that. How about angle? So now, we can actually go in here and actually write stuff. So let's see, edit base. So see, we've got these log entries and stuff. It's very simple to do, very simple to do. Alright, so let's see. Mr. Corvette says, Final Render, do you think Subnautica will get mods for PC and Xbox? I don't know if they'll do official ones, but obviously mods have never really been official. It's quite bizarre. It's quite bizarre that there are some games which actually have official mod support, because they're not actually meant to have them, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's go with log entry 1. So obviously this is a completely new terminal, so we can write whatever we want. Let's go. Let's actually talk about some of the stuff that we have actually gone ahead and done with the place. So therefore we can actually go ahead. So we can actually go ahead and use it. So this item text 1 is going to be, let's call this one back pain. And let's just make up some new stories. Oh, what's it called? Log 01 underscore back pain. And now let's just kind of make a little story about him having back pain because his body's changing. Okay. My body. God darn it, Set. What are you doing falling down again, Set? What are you doing falling down there? Ah, there we go. And by the way, people. By the way, do you know what hasn't happened in a while? We haven't had a share spike in a while. Let's get everything shared. Let's go ahead and get the stream shared out. Everything is fantastic. Let's go ahead. I'm going to do it as well. I'm going to go ahead and share it out to Twitter again. I'm going to go ahead and share it out again. Let's go ahead and do this now. Let's get a share spike going right here. So, we just built a chair out of tires that the player can use. Join us in the live stream now. There we go. Tweet that out there so people can go ahead and join the fantastic live stream right there. That's all tweeted. That is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so my body is still struggling to adapt to the FEV virus. I really need a place to rest as my new bones are still brittle and riddled. And, yeah, riddled with infection. I only have some chairs and my wit. Oh, there goes my camera. There goes my camera right there. Go ahead and bring that back. Bring it back. Sing it back. Bring it back. Bring it back to me. Ow! There we go. Boom. Let's go ahead and bring the chat right there. Dr. Notwell says, hello, YouTube. Hello there, Dr. Notwell. How are ya? Oh, how are ya? How are ya? Pat Rat says, riddled. Yes, riddled. You know, it basically means full. We could probably go in and do some different thing. If some people are getting confused, maybe other people are getting confused. It's still... My bones are still brittle and teeming with radiation. Now, we need a scientific term. What's a scientific word for, like, full? And still... Are still brittle with infection. Let's just have that. I only have some chairs. I only have some tires. And my wits to make a... I have some tires and my wits to make some practical furniture for my new... wider... for my new wider... what's a funny word for, like, someone's butt? How do you get an exact spelling on posterior? Posterior, I think this is it. I think it's like a French word or something. I'm not 100% certain, it just comes up with a French film called Le Postérieur. Oh, that means like employee. I need a funny word for butthole. That actually sounds quite good. Yeah, that doesn't sound that bad. Gluteus maximus. My larger, wider gluteus maximus, says Pat Rat. Or derriere, we have got. Derriere sounds quite playful. You know, it's like, oh, I got a wide derriere. No, I think a gluteus maximus is amusing. My wider gluteus maximus. There we go, that's fantastic. I like it. Time to get to work. Excellent stuff. Okay, so that's one. And I don't like calling it back pain right now. Let's call it rear pain. Rear pain. Is that immature? I don't know. I don't know. But that actually should work then. That text should be in there. Yeah, there we go. And we've got obviously all these other logs and stuff like that. So we need another log. Another log that we can add. Hans says, what's up, my dude? Excellent stuff. Thanks very much for that. Saying hello, Hans. That is very, very kind of you. Solstry says, Render, I confess. Doom Guy is my other YouTube accounts. Thank you very much for donating. Oh, we got something right there. What have we got? Peter Olsen has donated another $2 through Super Chat. Saying, gluteal cleft? How do you spell that? I need to go ahead and copy that. Gluteal cleft. I never heard that one before. Let's go ahead and have that. Let's go ahead and have that, because that still works as well. Thank you very much for that donation, buddy. That is very, very kind of you. Let's go ahead and put that in there. Gluteal cleft. I don't know what that means, but it's amusing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And once again, for donating, Peter, 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 Peter. Everybody sound off about Peter in the chat. That's what we want to see. We want to see Peter getting some more loving in the chat. Alright, so for log 2, what are we going to talk about? So right now he's talking about how the people in the glowing sea may help him. But people in the glowing sea, that's rubbish. This is a personal terminal. What else might Virgil want to write about? What else might he want to write about? Let's talk about some of the stuff again that we've just put in here. Let's talk about like the dude. Oh yeah, people are saying to go ahead and make the Subnautica video live. Very good, cool right there. Very good, cool. Let's go ahead and do that. I've got it all prepped up on my tablet here. So I just need to go ahead and hit live on it. And if you guys want to go ahead and actually watch the Subnautica video, then you can go ahead. Just please come back after. That's all I say. It's only like a 10-minute video. So let's go ahead. And once the Wi-Fi turns on the tablet. Boom. Saving. All changes saved. New Subnautica video is now live. Oh man, that video has been on the channel since like the 17th. And I'm glad it's done now. Sorry IDF says gluteal cleft, plural. Anatomy. The groove between the buttocks that runs just below the sactum and the perium. Ah. Well, the more you know. Thank you very much for the wise words of the chat. Okay, so log 2. I managed to smuggle... Oh, no, wait. That's not what I want. Let's call it, like, FEV specimens. Let's go FEV samples. FEV samples is for next bit of law. What the... It's got a spell check in here? I never knew that. Oh, the more you know. Okay, FEV samples. I managed to smuggle out one of the FEV... FEV... What are they called? FEV lab containers. FEV containers. And yes, Shay Agora, I saw that you just did leave a comment, but I'll look at that later. Containers out of the institute. One of the FEV containers out of the institute. This specimen. Now this particular example was affectionately, how do you spell affectionately? Is that correct? I'm not very good at spelling, people. Really not very good at spelling. There we go, go ahead and do that. Affectionately. I've got to be very careful about typing that into Google. You never know what's going to turn up, am I right? Affectionately. Go ahead and do that. Brandon Smith says, sorry I couldn't turn up yesterday. I had school. That's okay, dude. You know, school is more important than my live streams. It really, really is. No matter what I say, school is more important. This was affectionately known around the office as Shrek. I don't know what that is, but... I don't know what that is, but it sounds like something out of a fairy tale. Is that too much? Is that breaking the law? You know, the kind of immersion too much? That the kind of guy in the corner is called Shrek? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to edit the bass again. Dr. Bright says, hey, I'm here again. Well, hello there. How are you, buddy? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming out. What else have we got? So, either way, I have stored it in the corner of the lab for further study. For further study. However, fresh samples, you know, it's very dehumanizing, if you can really say that about a super mutant. Fresh samples must be obtained elsewhere for dissection. There we go. So the one in the tube came from the institute. He managed to bring that with him. But the actual one, which is on the lab table, came from the outside. You know? What have we got? Life of Fire says, hey, this is my second account. My actual one is FireZ Games. Guys, I really don't mean to be rude, but I've said this before. Please don't subscribe to the channel on multiple accounts. You know, because if you do that, we're not actually growing. We're getting the same person twice, you know, and that's not good, you know? So please don't do that. I appreciate it. I really do. But it actually hurts for channel people doing that. So please don't. Let's see. Brandon Surf says, really man, school is really boring right now. I sometimes put captions on a video and watch yours so my tutor can let me... Dude, focus on your work. Focus on your work. Focusing on your work in school is very, very important. Okay, so we need another log. We need another log for Virgil. Tell you what, actually, we will delete the logs for now. We'll get rid of them for now. And then as we add some more stuff, we'll add more logs to it. You know what I mean? So yeah, we've got a little log about the chair and also about the guys which he's doing dissections on. Fantastic. So, the player can read that and everything is fantastic. Alright, so there's a little office there. What else can we do? We wanted to put something here, didn't we? We wanted to put something there. Something like some holotapes or something. Let's get a basket so we can go ahead and put something in there. Basketball basket, shopping basket. We'll go ahead and get a shopping basket. And this can have something stored in there that he might need. And again, this should be havoc enabled, right? Yep, it was. Fantastic. Gotta move that there. So now, what can we put in this basket? Life of Fire says, I did not subscribe. I really don't subscribe on other accounts. I just watch on this account. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You know, because as I said, you know, if people subscribe to the same channel on multiple accounts, but one isn't a real one, then that actually does hurt the channel. So, I understand that a lot of people probably don't know that and probably aren't aware of that, but it does, you know, behind the scenes and stuff. So, yeah. Right, what else am I doing then? Again, we want something to do with an office. Something to do with research that he can put in there. Maybe just a load of files. Yeah, maybe just a load of files. Or just file. Desk files, here we go. Loads of them. Oh no, that's like an actual desk thing. We will put that on the desk, actually. We will go ahead and bring that over here. Shove that right there. There we go. And lower it down. Excellent stuff. Squeeze that in there. Squeeze that in there. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. Yeah, Adam Cadman says holotapes in a basket. That is what I thought. But I don't know if we've just got blank holotapes. That's the thing. Or just static holotapes. I don't know if we've got one. People are talking about will it be available next month stuff. I assume that's a comment talking about I assume that's a comment on the new Subnautica video. As I said, I believe Subnautica is already out on Xbox One. And it's obviously out on PC. And PlayStation 4, I think they will. But maybe not anytime soon, you know? So we've got holo tags, holotape. There's got to be a way to do it, right? I could just get all the games. Couldn't I? Could just get all the games. What's in this container here which has all the games in there? Yeah, shall we just get all the games? Have like a little thank you thing for the player. Have it so that they can find all the holotape games in here. I don't think... Some people have said that mods often add too much stuff that you're not supposed to get. You know, like all the holotape games and stuff. But I don't think it's that bad, you know. I don't think it's that bad at all. Alright, so let's see. Let's go for a Pitfall. There we go, Pitfall. Oh, it's a note. That's how they work. Okay, they work as a note. Go ahead and throw that one in there. We don't need to have all of them. You know, don't need to have all of them. But, you know, he's got some kind of video games and stuff here that he can go ahead and take over to his terminal if he wants to maybe test his fingers and stuff. That is something we could do. That is something we could do. Because we could have a little note saying, I need to get my fingers working again and adapt to this new body. I found a load of old holotape games that, I don't know, you know, that the youngsters or whatever they're called, what would you call them? What's the name of the kind of student? Interns. Say that the institute interns have been playing. Might be perfect or something. You know what I mean? Alright, so we've got Pitfall. What else is there? Zeta Invaders, is it called? Zeta Invaders, yeah. What are some of the other holotape games you can get, people? What are some of the other ones? Later Fallout says, I can see Virgil playing games to pass the time. Yeah, okay. He would either be one of those guys who's really against it because he thinks it's a waste of time, or he would really like it because he likes technology, you know? It's one of those things. And Mr. Coolface says, sorry, I left to get a drink. What did I miss? We're adding holotape games into this basket here. Brandon Smith says, unfortunately, I noticed that I left my prototype of the Super Mutant Reverse Serum. I've struck a deal with a Vault Dweller called Final Render. to get my lab serum back as... Oh, this is a log. This is a log you want to put, Brandon Smith. I like that. I like that. I'm going to make 1 or 2 little adjustments, but we're going to have that. We're going to go back to the computer. Go back to the future. Money. There we go. So, edit. Let's go back to the base. We'll add the one about the holotape games first. Okay, so we will call it log 03. Holotape games. No, not that. Go away. Display text. There we go. My fingers hurt and are weak with change. Are weak with change. You know, it doesn't make quite much sense, but it kind of works in a way. It's almost poetic in a way. And a weak with change. I have recovered a selection of holotape computer video games that the Institute interns would play in their I like the idea of making it so that they're playing it during their work hours. During their work hours. See, we're building lore here as well. We're building lore during their work hours. I had many interns. Sent to... Where would they send people who are bad in the Institute? What kind of punishment would the Institute people have? What kind of things would they do? I sent them to confinement. I don't really want to know what confinement is. Oh, I've sent them to cleaning duties in the gorilla bioscience wing. So they got to clean up gorilla poo as their punishment. Swing. As a punishment for such audacity. Okay, my fingers are hurt and are weak from change. I have recovered a selection of holotape computer games that the Institute interns would play during their work hours. I had many interns sent to cleaning duties in the Gorilla Bioscience Wing as a punishment for their audacity. But in light of my new body, these games may help recover. These games may help me adapt to my new fingers. I wonder if I can beat Sean's high score. Maybe one day. Yes, there we go. A little jokey, a little silly. But I like it. I think it's cool, you know? I think it's cool. Alright, so we're going to have one more then, aren't we? This is the one that good old Brendan wrote, isn't it? So let's go ahead and do item text. Alright, so log 04. I don't know what we'll do for the actual name of the log for now. Let's paste this in. Is this going to work? Are you going to let me paste it in? Oh, I'm going to have to scroll up in the chat to get it again, aren't I? Should be easy to find, though. Should be easy to find. It does have my name highlighted. Oh, there we go. Found it. Alright, so is it going to let me paste this in? Oh, it's not. Okay, maybe if I paste it to a notepad first. Notepad. Yeah, it's not letting me paste it directly in. So now if I copy it from here, maybe it'll work. I've also got to type it manually, and that sucks. There we go, fantastic. Okay, unfortunately, I noticed that I left behind my prototype of Super Mutant Reverser Serum. Let's call it FEV Reverser Serum. The FEV Reverser System. I have struck a deal with a Vault Dweller called Final Render. Nah, because that's too on the point, because you might not agree to do it, you know? You might not agree to do it. I have struck a deal with a scaver called Final Render to get my lab, to get to the lab and get the serum back. I gave him 400 caps as an upfront payment, but then found out he spent it all on jets and what's it called? Let's just call it beer. At the third rail. At the third rail in Good Neighbor. Yeah, it is good. Is third rail in Good Neighbor? Is it in Good Neighbor? I'm going to double check this. The third rail. Good. Yeah, Good Neighbor. Okay, so I'm just copying and spelling the spelling just so I make sure I get it right. I gave him 400 caps as an upfront payment. But then I found out he spent it all on beer in the third rail in Good Neighbor and was then shot in the head by some guy in a pirate outfit called Hancock. I need a more reliable candidate. There we go. Alright, so I've taken what was actually suggested by you guys, added a little bit of my own touch to it, so now you guys can't go ahead and say I stole it entirely. So, unfortunately, I noticed that I left behind my prototype of the FEV Reverser Serum. I have struck a deal with a scaver named Final Render to get the back. Yeah, that's not right. To get the serum out of my lab. I gave him 400 caps as an upfront payment, but then found out he spent it all on jet in beer and the third rail and was then shot in the head by some guy in a pirate outfit called Hancock. I need a more reliable candidate. Do we think that's funny? Do we think that's funny? Joel Mercado says, hey, Final Render and friends, I'm late, but I'm here. Well, better late than never, people. Thanks very much for turning up. That is absolutely fantastic. An unreliable... What do I call myself? An unreliable... I don't want to say quester. An unreliable contact. There we go. That'll do. What are people saying? Hancock from One Piece? No. Hancock isn't actually... He doesn't actually look like a pirate, but I imagine that Virgil isn't too familiar with what pirates actually look like. So, you know, he just sees the hat and the red coat and thinks pirate, you know? What else have we got? Oh, Hans says, Tyber detected you wrote pirate instead of pirate. Ah, fantastic. Fantastic very much. Let's go ahead and get that correct now. Is it going to let me paste it in now? Oh, forget it. I can just write it by eye, can't I? I can just write it by eye. By eye. Ha! Do you get it? I'm writing about pirates and I said eye. Ha ha ha. There we go. Pirate outfit called Hancock. There we go. Alright, so I think that's enough for the computer, don't you? I think that's enough of that. There we go. So, what else do we need? More Pitfall games, people. More Pitfall games and stuff like that. More holotape games. People saying hilarious. Yes, that's brilliant. Cool twist, man. Yeah, that's awesome. It is funny. William Dan says, I approve. That is awesome. Hans Clays, yesterday you placed a death claw inside the cave. Add a log entry talking about how you took it from that death claw and tracked him down. Added a death claw inside the cave. I didn't add a death claw in the cave. Don't know what you mean. Yesterday you placed a death claw inside the cave. Oh, do you mean the hand in the jar? Oh, nah. I think 4 entries is enough. Most people probably aren't even going to read that terminal anyway. I know I don't. Gus Harp says, you know, it's funny because you don't realise how much thought and time goes into these fantastic episodes, and watching these really gives you a viewer insight onto it. That's one of the reasons why I've really wanted to do the entire series live for a long time, because not so much to say, hey guys, look, I do a lot of effort, but because I think you guys would find a lot of the stuff very interesting. You know, not to kind of say, oh, look at the hardship I go through, but no, just to say, look, there's a lot of cool stuff in here that doesn't actually make it into the episode. So it was under note, wasn't it? It was under note. Note. There we go. Grognak holotape game. There's another one in there. Okay, I think 3 is enough for now. I don't want to give the player all of the holotape games, you know. They need to find some of them themselves, don't they? Okay, so I like this little office space. I do. I think it looks very cool. It's very simple. It's really subtle. It's just a tiny little spot, but I think it's really good. What's it like in the in-game engine? We could use another lamp, really, couldn't we? We could use some more light in here. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some more light. Try to go for office, yeah. And find a light pack in. Pack. Furniture, no. I suppose if I just go to light, just type in light, and then find all the pack-ins, I'll find something usable, right? I'll find something. Alright, so now find the pack-ins right there. How are we all doing, by the way? How are we all doing? Is everything okay? I hope so. Soldier says, could you make XCOM soldiers now? No, not yet. We're at least going to stream this for another half an hour or so. In fact, we'll probably do like, I don't know, maybe 10 more minutes in the building. And then we've got to go ahead and get all of our shots in-game. Well, maybe not 10 minutes, maybe like 20 minutes. And then we've got to get all of our shots in-game of this office area, you know? I also got to put all the Greebles and stuff on the walls. Let's not forget that. Let's find a light here quickly. Track lights pack in. No, that's not what I want. Light candle chandelier? Definitely not. I just need a little light. Oh, we've got some more construction lights. That might work, actually. There we go. Got a little one here. Maybe put this on top of the on top of the microfilm projector. There we go. I don't think it's actually spelt like the English term of microfilm. I think it's spelled differently. I don't know what that is, but I believe it is. Okay, so yeah, we've got this light here. There we go, and we'll go ahead and rotate it a bit that way. There we go. Get like some nice shadows and stuff on the computer terminal, you know? And this light here, not anywhere near bright enough. Let's go ahead and grab that light so we can shine bright like a diamond. Even though I've already discussed this, and that, you know, diamonds don't shine, they refract. You know? Hey, what can I say? So what are people saying? Final Render says, you are better than PewDiePie. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, because if I was better than PewDiePie, I'd have more viewers than him. But hey, it is what it is. Thank you very much, though. I don't know what I think of PewDiePie, because at one point I kind of liked him, but I've never really liked his videos. Does that make sense? You know, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool, you know, he's doing something right. But then, of course, you know, he's kind of gone, I don't want to say downhill, but I think he's almost tried to be controversial too much, you know, and it's not something I'm really interested in. I'm not interested in people who try to be controversial, you know. Doesn't appeal to me in the slightest. What else have we got? Interior cat light, no shadow. Oh, that's the same one as earlier that we found, isn't it? Yeah, I don't want that. Yep, get rid of that. I want these light bulbs here, but it's not letting me select them. Let's just go ahead and grab this light here. Just want to add a little bit more light just over here. And maybe one in front of the microfilm projector. There you go, just so you can kind of see a little bit, you know? Just see a little bit. There we go, so now we've got a little office area right here. And obviously the terminal is kind of facing where the player may look, so they might notice it and they might actually read it. What are people saying? Sorry, IDF says, I've not received a notification that you posted Subnautica. Oh, well, it is there. That's, it's not good that you haven't got a notification. You really should have. That probably means that video is probably going to get no views now. Great. And, Hans says, got one question for you. Do you know the way? Memes. I don't know. I would be a terrible old person. You know, because all the kids would be on their computers and I'd be like, oi, are you memeing again on your computer? What are you doing? It would be kind of like when your dad comes in and goes, hey kids, do you want to play some of that Pokemon? You know? Let's go ahead and bring that camera back. Like, do you want to play some Pokemon Go? Dad, no, stop, stop. Yeah, I do have to admit, I stole that joke. And if anyone knows who I stole it from, then you get mad points right there. I might as well tell you, otherwise I'm a thief, aren't I? That was from War Owl. Another YouTuber. Emergency light. Do I need any more lights? I don't think I do, actually. I think we should probably go ahead and just add some of the Greebles and stuff to the walls. Yeah, let's do that. Let's add some of the Greebles and stuff like that to the walls. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the recording there, because that's a nice chunk of stuff, you know? Stop the recording there, and then start it again immediately. Because then I got some good stuff. One thing we haven't had for a while, by the way, we haven't had any donations for a while. Remember, if you donate over $10, then you'll get a new XCOM soldier when we play XCOM in, ooh, half an hour or so. And my set's falling down again. Gosh darn it. Get back on the wall. Get back on the wall. Build that wall. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. That was bad. I shouldn't say that. Okay. Go ahead and jump in here. Yeah, loads of people saying they didn't get it. Chrissy Reed says, do you play Pokemon Go? I don't go outside. What are you talking? Go outside? I don't go outside. Don't be so silly. Okay, where is my object window gone? Oh, my object window's vanished again, has it? Isn't that just fantastic? Here we go. Okay, so Greebles. Let's just get loads of Greebles now. Because this will really make the place look very different very quickly. Just adding all of this stuff to the walls. It'll make it very, very different. Let's go ahead and see. We got packings of Greebles. That's interesting. Let's go take a look at these. Did that add it? Oh yeah, it did. Ah, look at that. That's kind of cool. Got a little collection of them right there. Let's go ahead. Oh, notification. What have we got? Peter Olsen has donated another $1 through Super Chat. It is called Microfish. Microfish? I use them a ton in the colleges. Yeah, I use them a ton in college in the 90s. Well, that's good to know. You know, because, as I said, they're not really used too much anymore. But they are pretty cool machines. And everyone, Peter, 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 Peter. But I want one guy to go Olsen. One guy to say Olsen. Everyone else has to say Peter. That's the rule. Right, so let's go ahead and lower this down. Lower this down onto the floor. Just like that. Turn off the havoc because it's messing with it a little bit. Put that against the wall. Kind of like that. And now we'll obviously get this big chunk here and rotate this so it actually works. Yep, that's good. That's good. And maybe push it in a little bit more. Pull it back a little bit. It's not quite lined up, is it? No. It's like 1 degree out or something. So we'll just go ahead and adjust it like this. 1 little bit of degree. Yep, that's good. That's good. That lines up now. And pop that right there. Turn off the snapping maybe. That'll help as well. There we go. So now we've got one little set of Greebles and stuff on the wall. And some litter and stuff like that. That is fantastic. Alright, so now we need even more. Again, just fill these walls and stuff with just random Greebles. Oh, we got another notification there. Ice Hunter has donated $5 through Super Chat. Final render. Have you seen Evil Viking General Dave's Railroad? No, I have not. I'm going to be honest, I don't actually watch other people's builds. I really don't, you know. I'm either working on my own, or I'm too sick of working on my own that I don't watch other people's. So, there's your answer there, buddy. Now, I don't mean to be rude to the other guys or anything, but I just haven't seen them. You know, I don't really watch them in my spare time. I'm sure you can relate to that. But maybe if you don't make them yourself, then you actually really enjoy watching them. You know what I mean? Here we go. Got some more Greebles right there. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that works right there. See if we'll go get some more kind of varieties and stuff. Grebe cluster. I wonder if it's that there. yeah, it's just like a load of generic pipes and stuff like that. But again, stuff like that is good. Stuff like that is good to go ahead and just throw up onto the walls. Because this is just kind of filling the space now, basically. We're just filling the entire space with stuff that normally would just be empty wall. But just to make the place look more interesting, we throw all this stuff up onto the wall. Going to rotate that around like that. You know, I do occasionally watch some other people's builds and stuff, but I don't necessarily like tune into every build and stuff like that, you know? I'm sure other builders on YouTube and stuff are the same. I'm sure they are. You know, tune in occasionally, but not too often. But anyways, by the way, Ice Hunter, Ice Hunter, Ice Hunter, Ice Hunter, Ice Hunter. Because he donated $5, so we need to go ahead and get an Ice Hunter chant in there. That's what we need to get. Right, so now some more. Let's see. Just Greebles here. Yep, that's a nice one right there. That's a nice Greeble. Pop that right there. Yeah, it's not much, but it does add a lot of character to the place. Makes it look a bit more interesting. And that's mostly the thing with these mods. It's about making it look interesting. Because really, let's face it, a settlement or something in game, say if you're building a settlement mode, you don't need to do much with it for it to work. You know, just need to give it some power and put some beds and maybe some defense. You don't even need to build roofs for people. You just throw in like the 3 basic things. What's it? Food, water, and, you know, defense, power. And that's it. And you don't even need power because you can just go ahead and make the guard post, you know? So, just adding little things like this makes it instantly more believable. What about this one right here? That's a decal. It's not what I really want, is it? Well, Institute Greaves. They're exactly the same, just cleaner by the look of it. Mac Detail Greeble. That's an interesting one. What about these other ones? Yeah, these are just tiny little ones and stuff like that that maybe you would have on the very corners and things. But the Vault Greebles are the really nice ones. You know, they look quite complicated. Like that, you know. Got some really nice ones. These conduit ones and stuff like that. I want to find a really big one. Find a really big one. And then we can go ahead and start cooking with gas. There's the corner pieces. Got like air ducts and stuff like that. We could probably go ahead and do like a big air duct system maybe. Anyways, wall Greebles. Let's go ahead and grab some of these. And just fill the walls with these pipes and stuff. Make it look busy. Make it look snappy. There we go. Put that there. And we've got to rotate it a bit, haven't we? We've got to rotate it just a few degrees. And 1, 2, 3. Yep, just 3 degrees should be fine. There we go. And is that lined up? Yeah, that's lined up. Again, little things. You know, just break up the empty wall and stuff. Another notification there. What have we got? The Doubles has donated $2. Yeah, boy. Ah, the Doubles, my man. Is that the Doubles who I know on my Discord? The PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds esports champ? I believe so. I mean that. He's actually in a professional team. It's pretty cool, that is. I played with him once, and it was like, yeah, this guy's on a whole other caliber. I believe I actually uploaded a video of that. It was me, you, Doubles, and Trick. You know, I uploaded that video. I don't know if you saw it, because I haven't spoken to you since then, actually. But yeah, real cool video that was. Real cool. We lost, but it was cool. There we go. So just carry on adding these kind of pipes and stuff like that. Make it look interesting. What's it like on the in-game engine? Ah, you see, look at that. That automatically looks far more interesting than what the original walls were. Alrighty, so everyone, the Doubles, 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 Doubles. Everyone chant the Doubles in the chat because he has gone ahead and donated. Alright, so even more vault things. Where have we missed? Where have we missed? Turn the lights back on. Don't really need any there. We got some in the hydroponics lab. Oh, over here we need some. We need some on this wall over here. Go ahead and grab some of these wall Greebles. Oh, that's a big one. Ah, that's what they all say, right? Right. Throw that right there. How's that looking? Yeah, that actually works pretty well, actually. That does help cover it up a bit. And it also covers up the fact that all the walls kind of look a bit the same as well. You know? Helps cover that up a little bit. Ooh. Ooh. We got a hole in the wall right there. We got to cover that with something. We got to cover that with something right now. Let's go ahead and maybe cover it with this. This extra Greeble here. Go ahead and Slot that in there. Oh, that looks a bit bad, doesn't it? Maybe do it like that. Move it up a tad. There we go. Now that's covered. Oh, we're upside down. We're upside down. That's no good. Fantastic stuff. Okay, so we got that in there. That looks pretty darn great. That looks pretty darn good. Great. Pat Rat says, roses are red, violets are blue. There's no mole rat statue from the loading screen in a cage. Don't you hate it too? I wouldn't say I hate it, because you've got cages and you've got mole rats that are static. So you can make it work, you just got to use two objects. Okay, Shaya Gore of Danger Prince Amanda says, rebuild Concord or I will unsubscribe. I'm going to be honest, dude. I will rebuild Concord if I want to and I find something, but I won't do it under the threats of people unsubscribing. You know what I mean? Alright, so what have we got here? Even more. What about that one right there? Yeah, is that a corner one? That's a corner one. We don't want a corner one. We want more flat ones, don't we? Yep, just ones like this. That one's too big. In fact, we've already got that one up there, so let's go ahead and grab this one. Sweet. Pull that down a tad. Push it a bit closer. Maybe just to make it a bit different, because we might have already seen this one. Flip it upside down. Flip it upside down. And then all will be fantastic. Just like that. And maybe bring it out a bit like that. Yeah, that's cool. Kind of adds a little bit of depth as well, because, you know, it's not exactly in line and stuff like that. One more, maybe. One more. Grab this one right here. Just move it a bit closer. And this one will need to be rotated a little bit. Alright, so not all of them need to be rotated because some of them actually stand off from the background. You know what I mean? Some of them actually stand off a bit. So let's try like 3 degrees, like that. And we'll lower it down in here while we're here. You know, while we're here, lower it down in here. There we go. Alright, so we've got lots of these kind of Vault Greebles and stuff on the wall now. Makes it look a bit interesting, a bit more interesting. And just kind of builds the world a little bit, you know what I mean? We might even add more later on down the line, you know? Might even add more. Okay, so stop the recording there. What we're going to do now, we're going to jump in game so we can go ahead and get all of our shots of everything we've done. You know, the little office area, we can test everything as well. You know, we can test for computer terminal and we can test for chair. See, that's all we did. We've just basically put down a computer desk, put some Greebles on the wall. We spent the rest of the time like... writing lore and stuff like that. Patrad says, then put a static mole rat in the cage in Virgil's sick lab cage. Honestly, dude, I'd rather just find a way to get an actual mole rat in there. I'd rather find a way to do that. There must be a way to make an animal non-hostile, you know? I'd rather do that. In fact, I believe there are some in the pre-win, though. We might just be able to copy and paste. Daniel Wilson says, swiggity swooty. I don't want to know what's coming next. I really, really don't. Okay, what else have we got? Hans says, roses are red, violets are blue. I don't know the way. So do you? Nice, nice. Okay, so there we go. That is all saved. Let's go ahead and back out of that. Come on, close up, close up, close up. Oh, yes, by the way, who left a comment on the VOD of yesterday's stream saying that it was really bad that I had an Overwatch background and not a Team Fortress 2 one? Who said that? I like Overwatch. There's nothing wrong with that. They've got a load of new skins today. I need to check those out at some point. Okay, so here's what I need to do. I need to open up the consoler. The consoler? The consoler. So I can go ahead and access the auto script that I use to rotate everything. That should be running now. Yep, that is running now. Okay, so now, Nexus. There we go. Nexus Mod Manager. Fantastic. Okay, Patrat says, is this the last one? Oh, do you mean the last stream? No, definitely not. We still need to do the lower section, you know, the actual living area, you know. The really nice one. I'm looking forward to that part. Later Fallout says, have you tried creating your own companion? No, I've never tried that, actually. I think at one point someone tried to make a companion mod of me. I don't know how that went. You know, they wanted me to record lines and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, I'm fine with it. I don't know what happened after that, though. Didn't hear anything since. So, I don't know. Maybe one day. Okie dokie. So, what else are people saying? Daniel Wilson says, didn't they have an animal pacifier as part of the DLC where you would employ animals caught in the cages as your guards? Maybe, but again, I don't really want to include, I don't want to include DLC stuff, you know? I think I literally can just copy and paste one of those mole rats from the Pridwin. You know, if I can just do that, then it's automatically friendly, you know? I believe. Anyway, I just kind of have that wandering around, you know? Sweet. Okay, so how many people are watching right now? We've got 55 people watching right now. That's not as many as normal, but it's all good. It's all good indeed. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab, what's it called? My peasant stick. Where is my peasant stick? Here we go. Plug that into the USB. Here we go. So now, let's load it up. Ah, there we go. I love the little loading screens and stuff here, you know? Very cool loading screens. You know, they're a bit better than the ones in Skyrim, but it's the same idea, you know? Daniel Woods says, try drinking a Tide tablet instead. I hear all the cool kids are doing it. I've already discussed this. Don't drink poison, kids. Don't drink poison. That's just foolish. Chrissy Reed says, I'm off to sleep now as I have to be up early. Thanks for the stream, Render. You're amazing. Good night. Everyone say goodbye, Chrissy Reed. Everyone say goodbye to Chrissy. Goodbye. Hope to see you again soon. And yes, unfortunately, I do have some person who I need to go ahead and hide. Someone's spamming right there. There we go. So, Gavin Ray has also got to go. Had a great live stream. Everyone say goodbye to Gavin Ray as well. Everyone say goodbye to Gavin. Bye-bye, Gavin. Thanks for coming out. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Alrighty, so. Loading up. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, here we are yesterday. Here where we are. Ah, yeah, there we go. We got that cool light in the background. I might change the colour of that to be tungsten. You know, make it kind of orangey. Make it look a bit... because it just doesn't really match, you know? Whoa, major lag there. Major lag indeed. Okay, we've got the wall greaves here. Might bring these out a little bit. You know, might bring them out a little bit just so they have a bit more depth. I've got to avoid Virgil because he's going to hassle me to go get the serum. And I don't really want to do that. Let's walk straight past him. Walk straight past him. There we go, there we go. So yeah, it will appear a bit laggy for you guys, unfortunately. Actually, it's pretty laggy for me right now, actually. Is the creation kit still open? Is the creation kit still open? Oh dear. Yeah, check there's nothing else open right now, because it is lagging quite a bit. No, actually, no. I guess not. Okay. Computer has been running for a while, so maybe that's why. Adam Cadman says, why is everything set to owned? It's owned by Virgil, is why? Okay, so. Let's go ahead and test for chair. I have no idea if this will work. Yeah, Fallout is being really, really laggy. Really laggy. This isn't good. Ah, that's better. A bit, is it? Yeah, it's just been a bit sporadic. I'll have to look into that. See, is that something to do with the mod, or is it just because I've been streaming on very high quality, you know? Holy lag spike. Yep, I'm aware, I'm aware. Alright, so recording has now been started. Sit on the chair. Is it really worth it since I'm lagging so much? Sit on the chair. Oh man, it's lagging like crazy. We might actually have to go... Oh, but it's working. It worked though. I might actually have to go ahead and get these shots off stream. Just because it's not really working. But I do at least want to see it. I want to at least see if it works. And I can record them later. Final Render says, when are you going to record XCOM? Because if it's not that soon, I might take a quick shower. I'll probably do it in like 5 minutes or so. But you know, you can go ahead and do that if you want. We'll still be here. Let's just try to see what this looks like. And then we'll end the Fallout stuff here and start the XCOM stuff. Oh man, look at that. Oh, it's not lagging anymore. Never mind. It's not lagging anymore. Sweet. So yeah, made that about 10 minutes then, dude. Made that about 10 minutes. Okay, so SUCSM1. That better? Yeah, that's good. Alright, so I don't know why it was suddenly lagging for some reason. No idea at all. Alright, so, start recording. Alright, so just filming her a little bit. There we go, there's our pillow shot. Oh man, look at that. Look at that, guys. How cool is that? Guys, do you think that's cool? I think that's really cool. Let's go ahead and get a shot of it. Go ahead and get a shot of the entire office area we just built. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a cool little office area actually. It's not much, it's really, really basic. In fact, it's very basic. But it's pretty cool. We got some unique stuff in there. Some unique ideas. Alright, so maybe get a shot of this here. Okay, that works great, says Laura. Thanks very much, that is awesome. Okay, what else are people saying in the old chat? Rogue Agent 98 says, I had the maddest day in school today. A fella in my year decided to take some drug and kicked in 4 teachers' cars and was taken away in a police car. Well, I hope it wasn't you. That's a very sad and depressing story, if that's true. Poor kid. Yeah, poor kid. Made a big mistake there. Doesn't even realise it yet. Oh, that's a pretty shot. Look at that. That's a pretty shot. Got some nice parallax in there. Got the lights glowing. That's pretty cool. See what else we can got. Hayden Denkenberger says, I come in peace from the planet Final Rendo. Oh, wow. Sounds like a cool place. That's for sure. Oh, look at that. That's a nice shot. We got a lot of stuff in the foreground and background and stuff. We got the fog. I want to leave the fog and stuff like that in here. You know, I do like that. Okay, so let's slow shot like that. Ooh. Also, when you do your pans and stuff and your track shots, a little bit of rotation as well. Very tiny amount. Helps a lot. There we go. We got that. Oh man, look at this chair. I'm really happy with this chair. I think that's really cool. Let's go ahead and record this then. You know, it's lore friendly. It's practical. We've explained it on the terminal. Really, really cool chair. Alright, but now it's not lagging anymore. I do want to go ahead and see if we can get the animation of her sitting on it again. Major lag there. Alright, so I will have to look into this. See, is it the mod or is it just because I've been doing a lot, you know? Alright, so TFC. And TM. So now, this should work. Wait a sec. No, it won't work like that, will it? Okay, so TFC, like this. I know what I'm trying to do is fake it so it looks like it's part of the same shot. Alright, so X. Wait a sec. Bring that to the menus even so I can see what I'm doing. Here we go. And click. Stop, stop. Oh, it didn't work. TFC. Oh, forget it. Sit down. We'll try it again. Sit down, try it again. I'm trying to get this shot, which works well. You know? Angela says her legs disappear. Oh, her legs were still there. Alright, so let's just record it naturally, you know, with the actual things. There we go. Sits down. Fantastic. Oh, we didn't even record that. God darn it. God darn it. Alright, so let's go ahead and sit down on the chair. There we go. There's a shot of that. And even more stuff. So, you say her legs disappear? Oh, they do dig in a little bit. They do dig in a little bit, actually, yeah. We'll just have to move the marker a tiny bit. That's really not too hard to fix. Thanks for noticing that. But besides that, real cool idea. Real cool idea, this chair. We get one more shot of it. The menu off. It's just a cool idea, I think. You know when you just hit those ideas and you know it's a cool idea? That's one of them. That's one of them. Alright, so TFC, TM. Now we need to go ahead and check if the terminals work. We need to check if this terminal works, don't we? Alright, so let's see if this works. So we're recording. We've got our menus on so we can read it and stuff. And then go. Rocco Industries, log 1 rear pane, FEV samples. Ooh, we may work. Rear pane. My body is still struggling to adapt to the FEV virus. I really need a place to rest as my new bones are still brittle with infection. I only have some tires and my wits to get some practical furniture for my new, wider gluteal cleft. Time to get to work. The terminal works, people. The terminal works. Unreliable contact. Yep. Unfortunately, I noticed my stuff is prototype FEV virus. Blah, blah, blah. Found a scaver called Final Render to get to... Yep. Okay. There are little problems wrong with it. And it occasionally shows a question mark because it doesn't quite know what a character is, like a comma or something like that. Maybe it doesn't have commas in the kind of in-game dictionary, which would kind of explain that. And now we just need like one more little pillow shot of her, and then we can do some XCOM. That'd be cool, right? That'd be cool indeed. And we'll have to go ahead and make some cool stuff. Angela's G says, I do love it. It's all positive. Yeah, it's all good stuff. You know, everything is fantastic right now. Go ahead and rotate her around. There we go. There we go. So now let's go ahead. Oh, darn it. Start recording now, because I like this animation she does. Alright, so get ready to go. And now. There we go. Nice little animation there. Track up a little bit. Track towards. Again, not too much exciting, but important stuff. And we did some kind of unique things with the chair and the terminal. And that's all she wrote, people. Sweet. Okay, so TM, TFC. There we go. Quick save. Quick save. Right, okay, so let's quit out there. Are people arguing? Please don't argue in the chat and stuff like that, people. I want everyone to be nice. Laura Elstrat says, the chair is my favourite part of this mod, along with the terminal entries and the specimen jars on the wall. Can't wait for the lower section to be worked on. We'll obviously be doing that tomorrow, which is absolutely fantastic. Later Fallout says, is it possible to open up all the boarded houses in Jamaica Plains with the CK? It's possible, I suppose. I don't know if there's anything in them, though. And we just got a notification. What did we get there? I missed that notification. Unfortunately, I was actually in the game, so I couldn't quit out in time. What did it say, people? Oh, I suppose I can just check the kind of delay on the live stream, can't I? No, if we see that. Stealth Zombie Live has just subscribed. Thank you very much for subscribing, Stealth Zombie. That is very, very kind of you. That is very, very nice indeed. So yeah, welcome Stealth Zombie to the chat, everyone. Everyone say hello. That's absolutely fantastic. Mr. Coolface says, I'm going to go because I'm tired and I got school tomorrow. So, goodbye, Mr. Coolface. Hope to see you again tomorrow. That would be absolutely fantastic if you came along then. Alright. So now that that is done, I'm going to call the Fallout section of today's stream done. We're actually going to go and hit up some XCOM now. And as I said, I've never actually streamed XCOM, so it should be good. If you want to go ahead and stick around, remember, $10 will get you a soldier, which can be played as in the game, so that'll be brilliant. And I hope to see you all in the Fallout stream for tomorrow, when we will start the kind of lower section of the build. So guys, until next time, I've been the Final Render, and you've been the audience. Remember to stick around for XCOM if you want to see that. I'll literally just have to turn the stream on and off in order to change the notifications and the thumbnail and stuff. And I'll see you soon. Literally in like 2 minutes. Bye-bye for now. How do I turn this off then? Very quick break now.